But unfortunately, that's the way most kids are. You know, here you are.
Or fortunately,
or fortunately, yes,
because it makes it easy
for guys like us. Yeah, exactly. Guys like you, I should say. That was me at one time. All right, so
and some luck and good people and
yeah, well, that's right. But you know, you and I were talking about that at lunch. Half of life, you know, I think it was Woody Allen that said 90% of life is just showing up. Although there's argument whether Groucho Marx said that or Woody Allen, but 90% of life is just showing up. And the problem is, most people don't show up. They choose, you know, oh man, I don't know. I'd rather watch TV, or I'd rather. It makes me crazy.
And it's to each his own. I think, you know, if you can be happy, you can be happy. Just sometimes, you know, there's.
How big can Songwell get? Let's jump right to the present.
Let's jump right to Songwell.
I mean, right now you have contracts with how many teams? Steelers, Panthers, Duquesne. France, you've been to Spain, France. I know you do deals over in Europe all the time.
Yeah, we're working on some right now. We're actually working on some with the German leagues.
Okay.
German
hockey, or what do you call it?
Soccer.
Okay.
Soccer. Same with the UK.
Okay.
Yeah, we're working with the Packers. We're working with
So you come into a team,
Redskins.
let's say, can I use the Steelers, or would you rather not?
Oh, yeah, use the Steelers
Okay.
or use Pitt.
All right, well, let's use Pitt. All right, so here's what Pitt does. Pitt does a deal with you. And while I'm sitting in the stadium this fall, beyond what we've already talked about, my cell phone, your whole thing is centered around the handheld cell phone.
It's
right?
around the handheld device, and there's a couple main components. The basic components of Songwell, it's centered around the handheld. It uses multiple technologies so that anybody can participate, from the most basic level of text messaging to Wi-Fi, where you're actually streaming live video and doing your own instant replays.
Okay. And so if I'm sitting in Pitt Stadium this fall, and I have this phone I have in my hand right now, and a play happens, I can't see that scoreboard. I just can't. There's a lot of reasons why I can't. So I can just take my phone, go to Songwell, and watch the replay.
You can.
Wow.
And you can hit the replay as many times as you want. You can change angles.
Because at the stadium, they're only allowed to show it once.
And here's the other kicker. It's free.
And it's free. All you got to do is notice that AT&T's name's up there.
All you got to do, and there's value though, you know, because AT&T is an awesome partner. You know, they provide value in that they're offering special deals and opportunities. You know, when we work, Pizza Hut's another one of our great partners. They've done some amazing promotions where, you know, you're getting free breadsticks or you can get a free pizza. So there's always value. So what we do is, Songwell's goal has been to create a wonderful user experience. So people say, great, I can access all this awesome content to the teams I love. I can watch video, I can get wallpapers, I can get ringtones, I can win prizes. It's all free, and then I can interact with brands that make sense, that I like, whether that's, you know, a Pizza Hut or a McDonald's or you like American Eagle clothing. It all fits into whatever event that you're at. So if it's a sporting event, you know, obviously there are going to be offers that relate to that event. So it's not we don't, you know, I had a big sports brand that wanted to do a 10% off coupon, and it just wasn't enough value for the users that we want. We want people on Songwell to have really high value. So, you know, you don't want to just throw any coupon at people. You want it to be something good.
Something interesting.
Yep.
So basically you could sell this to every sports franchise, but that's just one of your niches, sports. You have a music niche too, right?
Yeah, so actually Songwell started in the music niche. So, you know, after Discovery Channel and the Study Abroad Company, John and I started a record label, and that's where we got into music. And so, you know, John Greenlee's my business partner. We've been involved in every single project we've done. And we started in the music industry, and as CD sales started declining, we were saying, well, we could give away music. More people are listening to music than ever before in the history of the world now.
Just not paying for it.
They're just not paying for it. So, and CD sales are declining, so let's give away this music, and let's give it to them on their handhelds. The iPhone had just come out, and we're like, this is a great place. You can do rich media here. We'll give them music. We'll give them live video, and we'll have sponsors support it. And the thing is what we did is we created most people look at sponsors or advertising, they're just looking to take the dollars, but what we did is create a medium where it's a win-win, where the venue or the band or the team is providing great content to the fan's getting free great content and special offers, and the sponsor, the advertiser, is getting an awesome medium to communicate with the fan in a way that's non-intrusive and in a way that the fan or consumer appreciates. So the sponsors and the advertisers they love the medium too, and we create wonderful partnerships to create value for the consumer. So with music, John and I were sitting around and kind of talking about this idea, and John, being the way he is, being the tech genius, I think it was a couple weeks later, he's like, hey, that thing we were talking about, I think I built it, and it was a little Linux box, and it had Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and, direct-to-device, which would be plugging in USB keys. And, of course, I was like, I wasn't that surprised. John does that kind of thing all the time.
I've had coneheads do that for me too. That's wonderful. It's great when you got a guy, and also he's a business guy too. I mean, he's not just a tech guy.
No, he's business savvy. Business. He's part of all the conversations. We make all our decisions together. We understand different aspects of the business, and we have a great relationship. And we knew we had something.
If you're not a multi-millionaire by the time you're 30, I'm going to be very disappointed. I mean that. Ty Morse is my guest, and he has a company called Song Whale. You heard a little bit about that. If you want to talk to Ty, it's simple. Dallas will open up the phone lines right after this break at 412-333-1360, pound 1360. That makes the call free. You can also drop us an email at taeradio.com. Or you can go to our Listen Live feature, which I told my idea to Ty at lunch, and he loves it. You guys listening know the idea I'm talking about. That number is 724-444-5613. Dial that number, and you are instantly listening to the show. No static, no nothing. The cell phone is on, the radio show is on your cell phone. That, by the way, I think is the future. Be right back. This is AM 1360 WMNY.